Technology is reshaping our lives. It dramatically changed the way we live, the way we learn, the way we work, and the way we communicate. Technology has tremendous potential to connect us with one another. But there are still people who remain unreached, disconnected, and deprived of digital opportunities. Tech4ED centers serve as hubs that enable skills training and job opportunities.
We have more than 4,000 registered users, and about 67% are women, and majority composed of students as our beneficiaries. And why women? Because we are gender responsive, so all our programs are aligned with the gender and development program of our province.
Na tutunan ko yung ibang skills na dapat sa ibang schools na dapat per years dapat maano mo lang dito ng mabilisan ng mga months, mga 3 months, makakuha mo lang agad tapos paka-work agad.
This program helped me by finding a job and of course gaining more confidence as well. I was able to gain knowledge about the BPOs, on how does the environment work and how am I going to interact with my future customers.
As of now, as I was the call center agent, so I see that difference because as of now I'm earning more than I have earned before as a tricycle driver.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Game, 1, 2, and...
Paa, tuhod, balik at ulo, kita pwetan, baywang at sus. Huwag mong titigan ang hindi sa'yo at maging disenteng tao.
Pare, ang catcalling ay isang uri ng sexual harassment. Di biro ang sexual harassment at di nakakamacho ang pang-aabuso. Isang paalala mula sa Philippine Commission on Women.
Hello everyone! Magandang hapon, good afternoon. Welcome to Negros Occidental Language and Information Technology Center Gender and Development Webinar. What a great way to start this week with this knowledge sharing about virtual assistant training. We are streaming live over at YouTube and Facebook. NOLITC GAD Webinar Series started in 2020 at the onset of COVID-19 pandemic. It is another innovative GAD project of NOLITC Tech4ED Center to promote gender equality and inclusion during this time of global health crisis. We are immensely happy that you took time off of your busy schedules to join us today. My name is Red and I will be serving as your host. Kindly post your greetings in the comment section. You may make a shout out. Let us know where you are joining us from so that we would love to know. All right, so let's begin this webinar with a prayer to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and the Negros Hymn.
O labing makagagahom nga amay namon sa langit, mahinuklugon nga laon nga tagtugas ang langit, hangin, kalayo, tubig kag duta. Tanda ining imong timawa, gabay ining pag-ampo, magadulot sa amon sang kabuhi nga himaya. Salamat sa mga bugay nga imo ginpaambit sa amon. Salamat sa kabuhi nga ginadulot mo sa amon nga himpit. Salamat sa maayo nga panahon kag ilabi na gid sang imo katutom sa amon. Bendisyone ang imo katawhan. Bendisyone ang ila mga palangabuhian. Bendisyone ang mga panggas sa amon mga talamnan. Bendisyone ang ilang nga paglugayawan sa iban nga kapungsuran. Kabay makalabot sila nga walay sablag sa ila pagapadulungan. Kag ila binagid, bendisyone ining isla sang Negros nga amon natawhan. Inahalad namon ang ining pag-ampo para sa imo kadayawan.
Bayang magiliw kaya sa silanganan, alam ng puso sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang inirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisihil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may hilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdinigning. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhagit pansinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Sakit ka kapamilya, pag-uligay, pag-inay, pag-ibog, madapat mag-ari sa aking na probinsya. Nagotod na Negrosano, isa katawungan, mapinalang tao, sa buong natangguhan na isakripisyo, sa kauswagan, sa sikat tao. Sa kasahan, sagot wala may mapiling sa kalulong. Nanagang Diyos ka nagais na ako. Ang matutod na Negrosano, isa katawagan, mapinalang tao, sa unang dampuan na isakripisyo, sa kauswagan, sa sikat tao. Ang matutod na Negrosano, sa katawang mapigalang tao, sa punatang buwan dati sakripisyo, pagbulikan, paghigayin, paghigog dapat maghari, para sa kauswagan, ang sikat tao.
Hello there again. We hope that you are all settled in and nicely. Greetings again to our participants from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and to the other parts of the world. Kindly greet one another in the comment section, or you may also make a shout out. We will take time to read your comments later. Since 2020, GAD Talks goes virtual with a series of webinars. The center has pivoted to online conduct of its webinar, such as this one. This is our urgent and most accessible response to the ongoing global health crisis through providing relevant services and facilitating digital inclusiveness of communities. In 2020, NOLITC made a milestone when PhilSecNet awarded the center with Pandemic Resilience Award for its support to teachers and students category. We are also recognized nationally as Outstanding Tech4ED Center by the Department of Information and Communications Technology. The three programs of NOLITC are recognized with STAR Awards by TESDA, namely 2-star awards in our Contact Center Services NC2 training, 2-star awards in our Visual Graphic Design NC3 training, and 1-star award in our 2D Animation NC3. The star rating system recognizes the accomplishments, innovations, and improvements that the center has instituted beyond the requirements set by TESDA. The Learning Center is one of the priority programs of Governor Eugenio Sebong Lacson under his 7-point priority agenda, Avance Negrense. NOLITC also offers various scholarships for our free training, TESDA certified courses, and other special programs through the Negros Occidental Training for Work Scholarship Program with support of our Provincial Gender and Development Focal Point System. If you want to know more about our scholarship opportunities, please visit our website. It's www.nolitc.gov, or you may check out our Facebook page. These webinars are absolutely free. To join, all you need to do is to register once and you will be given access to the entire webinars. Let me remind you to fill out the online attendance right now. The link to the online attendance is pinned in the comments section of this live stream. Okay, so I hope that you can take the chance to do the online attendance at this point. You may scan the QR code flashed on your screen, or you may also click the link that is pinned or shared in the comment section of this live stream. Again, the link can be found in the comment section. We will not be able to catch up with all of your comments. So if you have any questions, please post them in the open forum form. To participate in the open forum, you will need to post your questions through the online open forum form. Please find the link in the chat box below as well, or in the comment section, or you may scan the QR code that is flashed on your screen. Again, the link can be found in the comment section. You will also be receiving a certificate for attending this webinar online. You only need to accomplish the online attendance and the online evaluation. Again, those can be found in the comment section. Thank you. We hope that you are catching up with me with some more opening reminders. Let's greet one another in the chat box. A pleasant afternoon. If you have not seen our previous posts yet, you can always check out our social media accounts, follow us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for all of your kind comments. Hello there to everyone. And to go beyond, to go above and beyond, we will have another enriching and very insightful webinar for today. Boost your value with a course in personal development, particularly in virtual training or virtual assistant training. To kickstart today's webinar, allow me to introduce to you our moderator for this learning session, who will also be introducing our resource speaker. Our moderator for today completed her degree in Bachelor of Arts major in Broadcast Communication and Management from the University of the Philippines in the Visayas. She has 7 years of extensive experience as a reporter and news writer, where she covered political beat to present local news report in the public radio style. She is currently the school registrar of the center, and she can easily make everyone feel that they matter. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a glad hand to my very lovely colleague, Miss Sally Carman Trio.
Okay, good afternoon, Miss Red, and thank you for that kind introduction. All right, they said working from home as a virtual assistant has now become a viable and rewarding work arrangement for many people to thrive in. So, this webinar will guide you on how you can kickstart your career from home. So, it provides you with important work setups and digital tools to help you become a digital worker. So our research speaker for today is very close to our heart because he is a product of or a proud product of NOLITC, where he got his contact center services training. He has also an extensive years of experience working as a virtual assistant. So his hard work, dedication, and skills truly paid off when he decided to start his own company. So presently he runs his VA company, Results Virtual Hub. So a relatively new company in the area of virtual assistance. So to inspire us today and teach us tips on how to land a successful job or a successful virtual assistant job, let us all welcome on our virtual stage Mr. Michael Toledo. Hello, Michael. Good afternoon.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I'm happy to
How
be
are
here.
you?
Doing good,
How
doing
are
good. And
you?
I hope you guys are
Oh,
okay.
that's nice. So we're sorry that we stop your work as of this time because you need to be with us and share your skills and talents for our viewers.
No problem. That's not a problem.
Okay, thank you so much, Michael. So I know you are ready, and we are also very excited to hear from you. So let's take it away. The virtual floor is now yours, Michael.
All right. So, guys, good afternoon. Hoping that you're relaxed there on your end. Let me pull up my real quick slide here. So, not sure if you can see this. All right. All right, guys. So, how to become a successful virtual assistant on this current time, right? So, there's only 9 simple steps for you to be a successful beginner virtual assistant. So, our first step is, uh, as a virtual assistant, it's just that not online version of a personal assistant or any admin work or admin secretary for any companies. They can also act as a hidden power for entrepreneurs on the United States, business owners, since you're working in the background, making their lives easier, making results on their company. So, and you're the independent workforce from a different state or different city or different country. So we have the first step here. As a virtual assistant, you need to have a proper groundwork or basically tools. That means that you need to have the proper equipment. All right. Proper equipment means that you do have your own laptop with upgraded software and a stable internet connection and ready to up on the job. Since there's a lot of different type of job on virtual assistant or basically freelancing currently, like you can be a cold caller, a customer service, uh, an admin assistant, and a lot more. So you need to invest on your equipment. Number two, always know your abilities. Since, like I've said, there's a lot of branches on virtual assistant. It depends on what type of skills you have. Maybe you have a pleasing personality. You can go to a customer service job, helping Amazon clients or Amazon business owners on their daily inquiries on their products. Or maybe you're good at sales, you're good at talking to people. You can be a sales agent on the phone. Maybe you're good at graphic design. You need you can be a graphic designer for a specific company in the United States or any part of the world. So you always know your skills and keep nurturing it, like listening, typing, designing, whatever type of skills you have. It can be advantage when you're applying or when you're trying to start up being a virtual assistant. Always. Number three, always align your priorities with your job. Basically, success in providing virtual assistant with the client comes those, like you need to have a priority on every single job. Since this, you're working for a company and they need results from you, professional results. Basically, you will have your own personal goals for the company, and you have the company goal. You will always need to have priorities on your daily current job or daily responsibilities on that client. So always have priorities on your job once you have a client in in, in freelancing or being a virtual assistant. So number four, will always need to have a plan, right? So if you take a virtual assistant job to be an independent business venture, you also have to have a business plan. Since being a virtual assistant is not being an employee. Yes, technically you're an employee in the United States by big companies, but it's still your business. You need to have a plan how you will make it work, how you will update your clients, basically the companies that you're working with, what's the pattern for the success for your business. Since your name is your brand, always if you need to take care of your name every single time that you work with a client. Since if your name get tarnished, since you're not doing your job properly as a virtual assistant, you don't have any plans. You're treating this job as like, yeah, this is only my job. It's not gonna work out. This is your business, so you always have a plan for your business. Always communicate. Always have a solution for the clients, for the problems. You need to have always a pattern. It's like just running your own big business or small business here in the Philippines. We will have ups and downs as long as you know what you need to do, what is the pattern, what is the solution on a specific problem. Your business will succeed, and same time it comes with the money. It comes with the success. So number five, always understand your client and communicate accordingly. So as we know, we work virtually, so we don't know who is the client personally. We don't know who we are working with since we're working virtual. So basically, you and the client needs to have you always need to have a clear communication. You need to learn the essence of the business of the client that you're with, and always communicate with them so we can have proper results and proper communication with the team, since you're not going to run by yourself. You will always need to have an open mind with all the suggestion from professionals on the United States or any part of the world that you're going to work with. So number six, always, like I've said, you need to have a skill. So you need to basically develop the expertise on your particular areas. If like me, I'm in sales for 9 years, so I developed my sales technique, sales strategy, how I can make sales on the phone. So if you try to manage all kinds of VA tasks, let's say you're jumping around from sales, customer service, admin works, graphic designer, IT jobs, you're a mess. It's not gonna help you scale on this business, on this industry, if you know all. You need to know what specific skills you're good at and hone that skill. So once you talk to a client, once you talk to a service or a specific area of this industry, you have the advantage since you know what you need to do. You know what you can provide and the value you bring for the client. So always develop your expertise. If you're good at customer service, develop that. If you're good at sales, you can develop that. If you're good at graphic designing, you need to have a good portfolio. If you're good to transcribing any type of job, just don't get all the whole jobs, since you're gonna be on a big mess. So always improve. So number 7 is, this is one of the most important thing, is let your clients rely on you. Since it's all connected, you develop your job, develop your skills, you can ask or you can show your client that your client can rely to you. As a VA, your clients are your topmost priority. Concentrate upon developing a unique personality so your clients feel like that you can handle the job, you can take care of their business. Since we're not talking let's play here, they're paying you because they have a real business in the United States that need results. So always develop and let your clients see it that you can handle the job. So this is one of the most important part here, since we're working from home. Basically, like, we handle our own time. As a VA, you usually work at nights. Either you're working in the United States, if you're working in Australia, if you're working in the UK, you do have different time discrepancies. So you need to manage your time. Task scheduling is number one. Holds a great significance in the VA industry. Instead of multitasking, perform the task as per their urgency and basic business requirements. So even you're working from home, you need to work at night. If you have a client in the United States, you need to work on their business hours. So you need to be ready working at night, working at graveyard, and you need to prioritize your time, manage your time, and your priority is your client. Not because you're working from home, you do anything you want. It's not gonna work that way. You always to be ahead of time, since we don't have the same mentality here in the Philippines, like what you call Filipino time, right? If they said 8 a.m. sharp, you need to be online and working 8 a.m. sharp. So that's one of the most important thing here. So number 9, it's plain simple. You need to achieve your best every day. As a virtual assistant is not always a higher efficiency and productivity. We can face that. It's also about bringing value you bring to the clients or to the rest of your life of your clients business. That's why they're getting virtual assistant to make their life easier. We do the job that they don't want to do, so they can focus on bringing more business and making your life more easier locally here in the Philippines or any part of the world. So always exceed your expectation or exceed the expectation of the clients. If the clients give you an expectation that, let's say, let me give you an example, they need like a high sale and this month, like let's say 50-70% increase in the sale, you make 80. You need to always exceed the expectation, since that's gonna improve your brand name. Like I've said, your name is your brand name in this industry. And once you improve your brand name, the client will recognize you, companies will recognize you, and you will have a successful venture in freelancing or virtual assistant. Since you're not gonna have a hard time looking for a client, they will look for you. So overall, that's my presentation for you today. Just basic 9-step basic things that you need to do in order for you to start your virtual assistant venture. That's all. Thank you. So we can go ahead with in the Q&A coming forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. So that was very brief, but then very informative presentation. So I hope our viewers have learned a lot. And actually, what caught me the most is the last part, the number 9, achieve your best every day, right? So we all need that in any work that you do. You need to achieve your best every day because they said that to achieve your best, your personal best means making the best possible choices and decisions each day of your life. So it is very
Yes.
important. So Mike, are you ready for the questions?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
All
let's go.
right, so let's go. Okay, first question. This is very important, and I know that we can learn a lot from you on this one. So the first question is how to find clients.
Oh,
Mm,
okay. So yeah,
how?
for you to find a client, it's kind of hard currently on our industry.
Yes.
Freelancing industry is kind of like stiff right now. But for you to find a client, you need to have a step one.
Mhm.
Basically, go to freelancing websites. There's a lot of freelancing websites. Let me give you some example. Onlinejobs.ph, Upwork, Facebook groups. We do have a lot of Facebook groups that post different clients or different jobs opportunity for being a virtual assistant. You need to go to step one. You cannot like jump to step 10, talking to an actual client yet first. You need to apply, gather like experience in working on this industry.
Mhm.
Work for third party companies like my company right now. I have my own party company that we accept virtual assistants. So we need to work for that company, and after that, find, keep at it, send emails, send messages, go to interviews until you find a perfect client. Like there's no specific techniques that's gonna work on this
Mhm.
in this industry. You just need to grit your teeth, basically grit your teeth, and send those emails to the clients. That's why
Yeah.
I'm advising always hold your skills, and the clients will go to you.
Okay. All right. So the tip there is hone your skills,
Skills,
right?
yeah.
So you also said that you need to gather your skills and experiences. So which lead us to the next question: how to package for your portfolio? If you already have the skills and the experiences, how are you going to package it that it go to sell to your clients or prospective clients?
Yeah, so once you've talked to a specific client, let's say you applied, make sure that, yeah, portfolio is a really good thing to show them that you achieved something.
Mhm.
But show them, like on a phone call, show them that you can actually do what you're saying. Since it's simple to build a portfolio, but it's not simple to change your attitude, change how you speak, change how you work, change how you communicate with the client or with the person in front of you. So it's all about showing them that this is me, this is what gonna get, and this is the value I can bring you.
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
just gonna be a package with your portfolio. Just show once you show the portfolio that you have results and you have the attitude and you have the like that aura, that kind of aura that the client is looking. Definitely, you will be hired on the spot.
Wow. So it simply put, it's not just all about your knowledge or your skills, but
It's about
definitely
your
all about
personality. Yes, it's
attitude
all about
as
you.
well. Right. Okay. So that's good. And let's now proceed to the next question. Do you need to be an excellent communicator when you become a VA?
For that question, some type of jobs in virtual assistant industry is yes, you need to be a really good communicator.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly on sales, customer service, you need to be really, really good. speaking English. But don't lose hope, since that there's type of jobs in virtual assistant industry that doesn't need you to speak, that
Yeah.
doesn't need you to communicate, like virtual graphic designer,
Yes.
bookkeeping, transcribing. That's only like few of the suggestion or view of the jobs that you don't need to speak on the phone. All you need to do is have a proficient skill on that industry. Like if you're good at designing, you'll be hired. Like you don't need to speak English. You don't need to talk to a client. Of course, you need to talk to a client once they hire you, but it doesn't matter if you don't speak really good.
Mhm. So if you're not that confident with your communication skills, then probably you're good at writing. So
You're good
definitely,
at writing,
right? You email your client. So you
designing, like show them your portfolio, show to the interview, make sure that like you're not even like really good at speaking, but you're confident on your work, on your portfolio. You're not gonna undersell yourself.
Mhm.
It's gonna work
So
out.
let's yeah. So right now we're making it clear with you guys that VA it's not just about sales. It's not just about customer service. There's also design and even you can do data entry, right? Or
Yeah,
scheduling, appointment
yeah,
setting, like that.
bookkeeping,
Yes,
accounting,
a lot.
AutoCAD. There's a
Mm.
lot of different things.
Yes. So there's a lot more in store for you if you opt for virtual assistant. So
Yes.
if you are very interested, and probably there are a lot of works you can find in reliable websites.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's proceed to our next question. How did you? Oh, this is a bit more personal. How
Hmm.
did you become a virtual assistant?
So yeah, so before I'm working on the BPO on BPO companies here
Mhm.
here locally in Bacolod, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I feel like like it's not BPO is really good
Mm.
if you're starting,
Yes.
but if you want to venture your professional skills and learn a lot more directly to an actual big business owner, CEOs of big companies in the United States or any part of the world, uh, you cannot get that on a BPO, but you can get that on being a virtual assistant. But it's gonna be a long road for
Mhm.
sure. It's not an easy road. So and one most convenient thing is I'm working from home for like 7 8 years. I don't need to go outside to like travel, commute to the office,
Mhm.
and I control my own time as long as per just my result. So yeah, it's all about results. Being a virtual assistant,
Wow. So it offers you more they call it location
yeah,
independence because you're
vision,
working.
independent, family time. You tell me.
Yes. Especially if you have kids, right?
Yeah.
So for working parents right there, if you have time, this one's probably a virtual assistant will be good for you.
Hmm.
You gotta try it. But there are a lot of people who are more into going to office every day, and that's fine. And if you go for this virtual assistance, and probably that's good. And some just take this as part time, right? If you are working daytime at the office, the nighttime you want to go part time if you need part time job. So probably this one will work too, right, Michael?
That's gonna work. Actually, to be frank, I
Mhm.
do have agents on my company right now, virtual assistant that is working
Really?
on my company right now that they do have a full time job
Mhm.
on the morning and they work in the evenings to me part time and they're
Mhm.
still earning a good amount of money.
That's good. So that's nice to hear. Okay, so we will not take much of your time, but we still have a lot more, probably
Sure.
two more questions for you. I hope that's fine. Okay, so what do you think is the most important skills that the VA or virtual assistant should have?
So skills. Like I've said, there's different skills, but I think the skills that you need is like you're a quick learner. That's number
Mhm.
one. since we some of the system that is being used on United States is not being used here in the Philippines. So you need to adopt really quick on those type of systems that we're not used to doing. Uh, Number two, I think, is just the attitude. Like the attitude is everything on this job. If you don't want to grind, if you don't want to work really hard, since that's one of your reason is like I work from home since I want to have an easy life. Just go back in the office. Since financial freedom, yes, there's a financial freedom in freelancing since you're gonna earn dollars, but you need to have really strong desire for you to get that. So skills that you need, learn really fast and get a positive go get attitude for sure.
That's nice. All right. So we all need that financial freedom attitude. Right. So yes. So if you want that, so probably that's the best option for you, especially
Yes.
now with the dollar's exchange rate is
Mm-hmm.
much more
It's really
high
good.
here than before or years before. So yes, probably this is a good option for all of you. So let's proceed to our last question for you, Mike, this afternoon. So what are the advantages of working as virtual assistant?
Okay, advantages. There's a lot of advantages. Number one, like what we spoke about a few minutes ago, is uh, you will have more time with your family. You're gonna work from home. If you have kids, you can spend more time with your kids while earning. Number two, you will like enhance your professional skills. Like I said, you pick one skills, and just go with that industry and enhance that skill. You will enhance your professional skills. Number three is the financial freedom. Basically, you, it's not gonna be like really freedom since you're still working in a sense, but you're gonna earn a little bit higher, more versus working here in the Philippines. Like you're just working in the United States. It's just like you're an OFW, but you're here in the Philippines. So it makes sense. Like you can have like, can I give like an example how much they can earn? So you can here in the Philippines you can earn like in maybe like 30, 40,000 pesos in a high range.
Yes.
In working as a virtual assistant, the usual start, if you're a newbie and you don't have any experience in virtual assisting, the initial start, as long as you know how to talk to the client, get the right client that is not going to undervalue your services, is 30 to 50,000 pesos. That's the starting. And if you're really good at your job, you can earn like 100, 200,000 pesos a month, and that's consistently. So
Wow.
that's the advantages.
That's so nice. All right. So now I wanted to ask you your parting message to our viewers.
Okay. Yeah, parting message is if you want to start virtual assistant or being, your venture being a virtual assistant or a freelancer, make sure that you have your financially backed up basically before you start. You have the proper equipments, you have the proper mindset before you're gonna start on this venture, since it's not gonna be an easy road. That's 100%. But once you succeeded this road, it's gonna be worth every night that you're not gonna sleep. So just grind, just read, and like have a focused mind, focus goal, and yeah, you're gonna reach there one day.
Yes, of course. Oh, what a nice message. Definitely, you gotta get there someday. Thank you so much, Michael, for your precious time.
For
And
sure.
thank you so much for sharing your knowledge about the virtual assistant to us and to all our viewers as well. So we hope to meet you soonest. And of course, you will be able to share your tips as well to our trainees here face to face at NOLITC. Thank you once again, Michael, for
Always.
joining us this afternoon. All right. So one thing I've learned from the presentation of Michael is that you should know what you wanted, right? Know what outcome you want to achieve in life. So then use it as a starting point from you can as a starting point from you can work backward. So having a clear vision in your mind will definitely help you set a proper goal to achieve it. Okay, so you need to have a goal and for your life as well. If you wanted this, whatever you wanted, if you wanted to become a virtual assistant, of course you need to have a proper skills and proper knowledge, and most importantly, you need the right attitude. All right. So thank you so much, and I would like to turn you over now to Miss Red Laurente.
Thank you very much, Miss Sally, and of course to our resource speaker, Mr. Michael Toledo. That was again a very enriching discussion, and once again we are enriched and we are now equipped to work as a virtual assistant if we are considering to really work as a virtual assistant sooner or later. So we would like to express our most profound appreciation to our incredibly cognizant expert speaker, Mr. Michael Toledo, and to our exceptional moderator, Ms. Sally Carmantrio, for her superb facilitation of this webinar. Thank you so much. Shall we give them a virtual clap reaction, virtual heart, or a virtual hug reaction right there? Or you can also utilize our comment section to send our feedback, our message, or our appreciation to our speaker for this afternoon. Shall we do that? All right. Thank you to all who are sending their virtual reactions. And if you like this webinar, kindly share some virtual reaction. Click the thumbs up button, or you may share your insight in the comment section. Also, allow me to thank our very engaged and very active participants. We are very much grateful for your time and also for sending your questions to us and interacting with us virtually. Allow me to make a shout out to some of you. Hello there and good afternoon to Sir Yonon for uh, joining with us today. Hello as well to MSD Initials, who is joining us through our YouTube live stream. Hello to you, Miss Giselle Canyendo. Hello to you as well. Good afternoon. Miss Atina Andaya Galapod, who is watching us from San Carlos City all the way. Hello, ma'am. Hi, Sir Xavier Verdon, who is watching from SPED High School. Hello to you, sir. Good afternoon. And hello again to Miss Jessel. Thank you for joining with us in this webinar. And also, thank you to all of our students and trainees who is constantly supporting our webinars. I also would like to emphasize how you can get a certificate for attending this webinar online. Please provide us with your evaluation through the link provided in the description bar or in the comment section, or you may also scan a QR code that is flashed on your screen. Please do this right after the webinar ends, or you may scan the QR code that is flashed on your screen right now. We would like to remind you that your email address should be typed in correctly. Be careful with the spelling of your email so that it won't bounce back. The evaluation site will be open only until 6 o'clock this evening. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes our Gender and Development webinar entitled Virtual Assistant Training for Beginners. Catch us again tomorrow for another webinar, this time for our 2D animation. And we would love to encourage all of you to join us the same time using the same platform that you are currently using. So that's it, everybody. This is Red again, your host. We would like to remind you to keep staying safe, keep smiling, and be strong. NOLITC inspire, NOLITC cares, avance, Negrense.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.